shit everywhere, or do you have to talk to her about your rating and then she tells you, oh, we have all that? Did you find the same video? Oh, for the comic. Okay. I found It's the Last of Us Dash American Dreams PT.1 Yee. And it was by the gaming something factory, I think. The gaming factory or something? Maybe is that? Hold on, let me back out. Yeah, it's the gaming fancy. Okay. Alright, I have it set, and I guess we'll hit go whenever. So I guess on one. So 3, 2, 1. Got a bit of a loading sign. We saw that in her backpack. Of course, it was dead. Yeah. So they haven't really explained exactly where she was coming from, or maybe she was in another part of the city and they're moving them into the boarding. That went a little faster, yeah. Yeah. Which I guess Orphan would do that to you. Yeah. Like they're the least of her worries. Yeah. Like I remember when I looked up the artist. Are you what page are you on right now? The bully just punched her. Okay, so these two go a little bit fast. Like if it's 1 to 2 bubbles, it's fine. Yeah. Also, isn't there like guards like right outside? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chances are, if they're going into yeah, life lessons. He looks a lot like the other guy that she was saying to stay with her. I think it's like different areas. Like he's listing why she was kicked out. She actually didn't start this one. Yeah. Yeah. Especially, she's been doing so well everywhere else. Hmm. She did bump into her. Isn't that the cliche? Like, um, yeah. I she just had a war flashback. Yeah. Which makes me feel like she's younger, maybe, but I know because like you stretch out. No. Well, you only know. Yeah, I would say you only know because it's the only other explanation. She sleeps with her shoes on. That's immediately like a troublemaker because that means they're always gonna leave it like late. I think they're trying to play off the idea that like the slight admiration but also jealousy kind of thing. Like, oh, I'll step in your fucking balls or something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh. Guess she just doesn't want to be here. Yeah. Like, outside of us knowing this is a comic about her. I'm sure it has just to sneak in and. I'm pretty sure it's just look up the file or something. Okay, next one is part 2. Oop. Alright. Why does it always go to freaking 360? That does not look like they are that high up. Okay, that page I know we're gonna have to read. Yeah. Yeah. Like, sure, it's not dream aspirations and shit, but that's the life right now. I guess what she's just saying is maybe, like, there should be something more, like, we're fighting for something versus we're just surviving, which is what they're doing here. But still. And also, I would just, I mean, get a hobby. Like, that's how everyone who survives shitty situations, they find something to do in the meantime. Yeah. See, this comic, like, I remember when I read it, it kind of contradicts a lot of the things that Ellie said in the game. Like, she was saying, is it really, why does that lady look so starved and stuff like that on the fashion poster? But, like, she's seen it before. Is she just trying to create conversations with Joel? Like, it seems weird that she's saying things as, like, naive as possible, but she's, based on this comic at least, she's not as naive, and then the DLC too. I don't know. I just remember I was like, oh, but she's seen that before then. Mm-hmm. Uh, what? Where? When? Oh no, it was Pittsburgh. The place with the people shooting out anybody who walks by. Where they meet Sam and them. Yeah. Hey, maybe she hasn't seen much of it, but I feel like it's not her first time. Yeah, I guess. Because I'm like, I don't know how you'd come across this. Basic. Everything's your baby. If it's wide enough, I've seen them. Where it's like each side and then one in the middle. Hmm. I think it's a fighting game. Because, yeah, there's a little homage to it in the DLC. Who totally sounds like Scott Pilgrim. I imagine not many people. Sounds like Riley's having an existential crisis. Just be another person out there getting killed, possibly. Yeah, that's probably the only thing. I think she said in the game she said Winston taught me when he's like, "How did you learn how to ride a horse?" Yeah, she said Winston, and I remember I was like, "Oh, okay." I can't tell if he's supposed to be like a soldier. Oh, so then he does work for them. Yeah, and in a way, it kind of teaches them of the outside, like how things are. Yeah. Yeah, because, well, it's been 20, it was 20 years since we. Oh, I don't know. Bless you. Yeah. Was she planning on doing this then? What was her plan if Ellie didn't sneak out with her? I guess so. Yeah. Because I'm sure it's like sweat, like for sure. Ellie's like punch. I'm imagining they have to. Yeah. Oh, you caught me. Even though I made it pretty apparent I don't like it here. Yeah, I remember when I saw the artist, like, I didn't mind her art altogether, but, like, in the context, it just didn't fit for me. Yeah. And I imagine that's what, like, Joel got himself out of not wanting to be a soldier. No, but I'm sure they would have tried to. Yeah. And they get to 16? Like, that's pretty. Like, you can stretch a military time out of a 16-year-old. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had no need or urge to, outside of just visit. Obey, yeah. Like, this is life. Yeah. Maybe they're, I'm guessing they're orphans because she said the boarding school is primarily just orphans, right? I think. Like people who don't have parents at all. Because I'm guessing if you have parents, that's just your life and you live it. But she's been moved around too, so she's had experience of other locations. Or Ellie, at least. I don't know about Riley entirely. pretty much. Because it doesn't look like they let him retire compared to this guy who's pretty old. He's not like he doesn't look like he's Joel old, but he's older and like probably would necessarily be either in command or just not working in the military anymore. I guess that's probably why he took it up. Like it's dangerous too, because you're basically out in the open to marauders, to clickers, or anything like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm guessing fireflies also bring this sense of like adventure, you know. So, hmm, yeah, because they were like, look for the light. It's very biblical in the way they advertise a different type of control. Yeah. They're literally two rebellious teens. They're gonna get along. Yeah, it's like a horse ride. I'm sorry, that looked like a dildo sash shadow. Hmm. It's definitely an older name. I think the last person I knew of was Roberta Williams, which is the creator of like a lot of the Sierra games, like King's Quest and all that. Like I loved playing those as a kid, and she's like one of the many first, or one of the few first female game developers of like the 80s. So like that's the last time I've heard that name like in an adult, so to speak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, she didn't have you in mind when you were coming. Pretty much. Her cheek, her punch cheek just looks like she has like food in her mouth. Alright, number 3. There's only 4 of these, but yeah. Because you can get easily shot and they're not gonna think twice. It's like an 80s radio. Or 80s cell phone. They do have numbers on them and stuff, but you only really ever use 2 of them. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can only go so far in a little block. Mm-hmm. You guys are on ground floor though, right now. Like, they can get hit by stray bullets. Yeah, how close are their streets in fucking Boston? Or like how narrow? Like, sure, there's alleys that you can probably jump across, but like, yeah. I mean, if you need to go across a street, like, mm-hmm. I mean, the few times that they had it were like, oh, the building fell over or something like that. But like most of the time, they're going in the direction of streets alongside, parallel to a street, basically. But yeah, you can't hear bear ghostly bumps. Hi. That's what I'm doing now. Like once again, you are registering. I'm gonna see the 2 different ways here. that set up again. Oh, I don't want to minimize that because that's where the camera's coming from. Okay, that's my mic, okay. Where's your mic? Output capture. Yeah, add that one. Oh.
I'll just wave high since nobody can hear me.
Hello, Ghosty Bumps. Let me know if you heard her now.
Can you hear me now? And now we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah! Okay. Sweet. So we are doing we're slowly reading through, not that slowly, but we're reading through The Last of Us, the comic prequel?
The American Dreams. Yeah, which came out before, but kind of in between The Last of Us and The Last of Us Left Behind DLC. And then we're jumping into the
canonically
DLC after.
it goes before the game.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so we're on the rooftop, and that rooftop does not look that high, to be honest. My mouse is... Maybe it's time to replace it.
So they did miss out on you reading, but I did have the pages up for a while. So, oh my god, they missed like
Fireflies,
30
and they're trapped. We've got to help them. I don't see... you keep doing this wee business, Riley. No. How? Smoke bombs. What? She keeps reaching into her jacket. Must have so many pockets.
Yeah, it's a comic that came out to kind of further develop Riley and Ellie's like friendship.
And so far, I'm not even sure they're friends because they've known each other literally less than a day at this point. And we're already on part 3 of 4, so unless there's a huge...
It's a really weird little pocket, I'll tell you that much. I think the game does a little bit better.
One for me and one for you. So, okay. So she left that night carrying 2 smoke bombs.
I think she might have stole these from what's-his-name.
And a bottle of liquor. And then later she had the 2 smoke bombs and the walkie-talkie. And now, she might sell the walkie-talkie, I'm pretty sure, you know. Riley, this isn't like sneaking out. Someone could get hurt. Someone like me? I'm concerned with self-preservation here? They won't. We're gonna give them an opening to run, that's all. This is a shot at changing our fate. How does this change our fate?
Yeah, I mean, death in the inevitable future. That would be changing.
How does this change your fate? Okay, so you give them a smoke bomb and they can run. This doesn't... They won't be like, oh man, that one preteen like helps us out. Sweet. Are you just gonna keep letting them control your life?
She's a bad influence.
Yes, Riley. Yes, I am. Or will you fight for something else? Screw it.
Get down.
Get down. Doink, 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 doink. Boom. Look, they did run. It changed your fates, guys. It changed your fates. They got away. We totally fight. You want to yell that louder?
I know, right?
From the rooftop? Yeah! Oh shit. Well, who saw it coming? And we're climbing, we're running, we're sliding, we're running, dumpsters. Completely out of harm's way, huh? I'm with Ellie on this one. You're alive, aren't you?
But are you dead? Like that doesn't make it any better.
Where'd you get those smoke grenades anyway? I borrowed them from Winston. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. You stole his radio and his smoke grenades? Yeah, and I guess our amazing friendship is very fucking over. Hey, there's someone here. What? Where? So I kind of want to smack Riley. I know she's a pivotal person in it. She's going to be a pivotal person in Ellie's life,
Dang teenagers.
but I just want to be like, girl, you dumb. This the system isn't there just the primary system of the like purpose of the system is not to just oppress people. Okay, there was a reason
Yeah.
there's a system in place. There. Yep, that person's either got dancer's D, like, or the Noctine thing, or they're infected. You think she saw what we did? Oh crap! Come on. Is she? Is that? Yes. Infected. Oh, good going with the flip. Oh yeah, I hope she gets flipped. Nope, we're not flipping. We're just rock hitting with the rock.
This looks like a fresh one too. So
Yeah, and we got a stick. What? Slapping with a stick. Stick is broken. No, stick's not broken. The stick was just ineffective. Oh, now the stick's broken. Or just getting all of these sticks. I think you did it. Splatch. I don't know how it didn't get me. Shit. What? What is it? Your arm. Did it bite through your sleeve? No. It didn't. There's no way. This I just do you plan on getting The Last of Us 2? Sasha is.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's got the Ellie edition, which means there's a statue.
no, I got the collector's edition, which still comes with the statue. The LA edition comes with the statue and a backpack, but I didn't care too much about the backpack. There's other smaller things, but yeah. We will be playing it on the stream, but
I mean, I've never really bitten through clothing or,
it takes a lot.
It's-
Like, I've been scraped behind clothing, even though the clothing didn't rip,
yeah.
but like, yeah.
I don't very rarely have I ever been hurt in a way where the clothing didn't rip and it broke skin.
Yeah, like, it's at most, it's like a scratch.
Yeah,
like,
the
I would
clothing
say.
will take the brunt of it, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But and I know it's for the purpose of the game and the world, but your clothing's made of paper or something.
Yeah. Like, I imagine they're being a lot fiercer than the average, like, scrape and stuff, because they're
Right.
really trying to bite into it, but I imagine you get bruised before
Yeah.
they actually tear.
Which
But we will be playing the Left Behind DLC in, like, 10 minutes after the last one.
so I'm just like, and I understand that their clothing is not, thick and brand new and stuff, but I just she's wearing layers for goodness sake. Like there's layers in this. Let me see. Ellie, let me see. No bite.
Yeah, but I gotta see that with my own eyes. People lie.
Yeah. What? What'd I tell you? I'm good. Fucking they ruined my damn jacket though. Do you know how much I love this? Yeah, it has lots of pockets. Yeah, I guess that was pretty scary, huh? You hear that? Yes. You guys clearly knew there was people through that run.
Mm-hmm.
Make more noise, guys. Make more noise. Ellie, move your ass!
Oops.
No. Crack, crack. Sounds like Winston. Not Winston. Random sniper. Riley, it's okay. They're fireflies. Thanks, guys. Just so you know, those smoke grenades, that was us. I'm Riley, and this is... Oh, this is her chance to change her fate, right? This is what she was hoping for? They don't look like fireflies from here, but...
I know they're not brandishing themselves like crazy.
Bzzz, flump. You motherflump. Oomph. Stop! Ellie? What in God's name are you doing out here?
So I don't think
Oh, that's
it's
Marlene.
just a. Yeah, I think the what's going on is Marlene moves Ellie wherever she ends up moving. They never talk about this. I'm just
Well, yeah,
headcanon.
because Marlene was there when Ellie was born.
So I think she's like following, either she's following Ellie or she's moving Ellie within like spy like mole style into
Right.
different
Because, I mean,
quarantines.
I understand that Boston is probably not a small city.
Mm.
But I don't think there's multiple quarantine zones inside Boston. I feel that Boston itself is one giant, like, quarantine zone.
Yeah. My
So
thing is too is
she's
like,
probably been moving within like the different areas of the Boston
yeah.
quarantine zone, which would make sense.
And then I would also like, we already know she has communications with the inside, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if Marlene has people watching her. And like, really, her getting kicked out of like boarding schools or whatever for fighting. You're telling me none of these kids in this apocalyptic world don't fight all the time?
They
Seems a
got that teenage
little
angst,
redundant.
man.
Yeah.
Man. All right. Who bag them and let's get the hell out of here. No, wait.
All right. Unleashed. Pause. Wow, this one just started right away. I don't know.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Okay. They came out of nowhere. We weren't prepared. Not prepared. Our fucking data was bad. That's why we're
Eh,
in this shit. Not because we weren't fucking prepared. Well, I mean, yeah. Knowledge is half the battle, right? And if you don't
yeah.
have that knowledge, you don't got your battle. Calm down. We need to reorganize. Don't tell me to calm down. No, I don't think anyone has ever calmed down after being
Mm-mm.
told to calm down, just in the history of like ever. We all knew the risks, but no one ever. God damn it. Do we know if he'll pull through?
Good bagging, guys. Just gotta say.
This is like not even a slouchy beanie status. We need to move right now. We're far too exposed. We stay put until we have further orders. Fuck orders. Orders were what got us into this shit in the first place. Yes, guys, fireflies. Definitely the place to be, right? Change your fate.
Sounds just like everyone else.
And where were you? You were supposed to provide backup. I was there. I blew that stalker's head off. Stop it. We didn't know there'd be so many. Don't tell me what to do. Jesus Christ, I'm trying to keep everything under control. If you learned how to shoot straight, there's no there's no need for that. There you are. What the hell took so long? Where's Carrie? Being sewn up, Doc. I think he's got a chance of surviving. As to my tardiness, I need to get something from the bakery hideout. What?
The bakery item.
Something. Hold still. Snap. And her? Untie the other girl. Jesus, are you okay? Just a bit tingly. Here, take this envelope. Open it when you get back. You know what I'm not seeing? An armband that says, "One Firefly."
Yeah, I know, right? When do
We're,
they go into that phase?
we're not going back. Kid, don't overplay your position. You should be dead. We want to join you. Again with this wee shit. Riley?
Right.
You have no idea what you're asking for. I know you're Marlene, the leader of the Fireflies. I have your wanted poster. That's apparently enough.
I think that means everybody who's seen the wanted poster knows she's Marlene. Like,
That's in terms of arguments, that's a weak ass argument. I know the entire Firefly chapter. Oh, charter by heart. They have a charter. Like they're organized enough to have a charter, but not organized enough to like.
survived soldiers that are just raised as children.
I want to help restore this country, save its citizens. You're going back to your pamper school, and I'm not wasting my time with this.
I
Blam!
mean, they get food every day. That's more than you'd say for most people, for if
Yeah.
they're as a kids.
Hmm. And I mean, yeah, it might suck that you're being forced to join the military, but it's kind of that job security, not that like,
Yeah, I
that's
know
what they're
there's
worried about.
dangers, yeah, that come with it, but still, joining the Fireflies feel like the same amount of dangers, if not worse,
It's
because
not
there's not
worse because
a
not only
guaranteed safety.
so joining the Fireflies means that you have to fight both the military and the infected.
Hmm.
Whereas if you join the military, you really only have to fight the infected. I mean, and then occasionally the Fireflies because, they're being stupid. You're making enemies out of nothing, guys. This here's a smuggler's tunnel. Now you gotta pay the toll.
The troll tool. Sorry.
Wait, did they just, like, break into... The smugglers look like they came here to us, where we are.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to pay a toll, even though you're the ones moving. Not moving. Alright. Shit, Fireflies. It don't matter. Drop your gear. It ain't yours no more. How do they know they're Firefly? Oh, Marlene's face on the wanted poster, right?
I know, she's just a celebrity.
We'll give you some ration cards, but I'm not giving you our guns. Does it look like we're negotiating?
Is this guy supposed to be maybe, what's his name? The guy
Kablam!
we
See,
chased in
see,
the beginning of the game?
uh, I don't know,
Nah,
because I
never
don't
mind.
know.
I don't think so.
I don't know how much time passes between. Because we know how old Riley is, but we don't know how old Ellie is. Ellie is 14 during the time of the game, right?
Yeah.
Riley is 15 at this and going on 16. Oh, not. I never understood that phrase. Like, oh, yes, we're not going on 40 here. Like, obviously, you're
Yeah.
going to 16 after 15. See, and kablam! And now we're shooting people. You didn't have to shoot him. That's just one less human. Still the same number of infected people. Like, come on. Well, blah 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 blah. And now we're in the middle of a firefight. Blah blah
This
blah.
page is significantly smaller than the other ones.
There's a way out. I hope there's a way out. We can run while they're distracted. So the same tactic?
I know, right?
I don't know why you seem to care for what Riley seems to think to do. She just seems to want to throw her life away.
This almost feels like she's smitten. Oh, there we go. The next page is closer up.
Oh, okay. I just got there too. Like, yep, no. Blam. Oh no! Herk! And a
Yeah,
brick.
I got that brick. Yep.
Blam blam blam. Arg. Shoulder injuries are. They have a very low chance of being fatal, but they have a very high chance of
Not healing.
not
Appropriately.
healing appropriately. Yeah. It's not fatal, but you will feel it for the rest of your life. Spacow! Jesus. Okay, second time I have to go back. Second time we helped you today. Just saying.
Yeah.
Right, because you had those. I just like someone had to drop that gun. It's not like you had that gun.
It's all circumstance. It's not because you're actually helping. You're just
Yeah.
kind of jumping in.
They wouldn't be there if you guys were there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because if they probably would have moved on if they weren't there. Because Marlene had to stop at the bakery hideout
Yeah.
to grab the thing for Ellie. So like, really, I sincerely want to punch you in the face, really. Hey, I'm not even mad. Is this all a game to you? Yes, apparently. No, shut up. Just because you dress like me doesn't make you like me. You've memorized some words on a piece of paper, and now you think you understand the fireflies. You have no idea what we sacrificed for you people. I know all about sacrifice. You don't know shit. I watched my dad turn and rip my mom to shreds. I killed my own father. That's not sacrifice. That was self-preservation.
That's survival. Sorry, I just got to the next page.
Congratulations. You're just like every other survivor in the world. I believe in the fireflies. Do you? Yank. Like I am so Marlene right now. Like,
Yeah.
like you.
It's just some teenager putting someone she's supposed to protect in danger.
Like you are talking the talk, but that's it. You have not walked it. You think you've walked it, but you haven't walked it. Look at him. He believed in fireflies too. He died by the hands of the people he wanted to protect. Is that how you want to end up? I'll make you a firefly right now. Stop it! Or maybe I'll just maim you. Plenty of fireflies end up as cripples. Still want to become one of us?
Just trying the age-old scare tactic.
Scared straight. I like it. I like it.
Ellie's... I don't know if you got to the next page.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm on the previous page with the, like, still want to become one of us. That face of Riley's right there looks like the Nick Cage meme. With the, like,
Where he's just staring. Yeah, the faces morph a lot in this comic. And she also sometimes look way older than, like, 15. Because of this weird, like, bone structure she's trying to put into the face.
Fine, let's see what you're made of. And Ellie, I understand Ellie's actions.
Doing her thing.
Because teenager. Back up, asshole! Jeez. There's no need for this. I wasn't going to... Get the fuck away from her, Ellie.
Go read the goddamn letter. Like...
Wham! Take it easy, Ellie. How do you know my name? Everyone knows your name, Ellie.
I know, right? She's probably like freaking out, man. Everybody knows me.
I know more than your name. The fuck does that mean? That envelope I gave you? Inside is a letter from your mom. She wrote it to you before she died. Stop fucking with me. Just stop. 7 times you tried to run away from the last school you're in. You have over a dozen counts of assault on your record. You stabbed a kid in the knife with a compass.
A knee with a compass, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Knee with a compass. Compasses tend to be round.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of jamming involved with that.
So she does keep track. But as Marlene does, and does so in the game, she tends to keep track from a distance.
Yeah, like delegation.
It's like, yeah, I'm taking care of her. I forgot the mom's name, but sure am.
I guess she's using her power to watch over her? Like her being the leader.
Yeah, how do you know all that? I've had people watching over you, making sure you're safe. It's because it's what I promised your mother I'd do. There's no safer place than the military school. That's why I put you there. Yeah, so...
I mean, if you think about it, it's order, daily routine, it's food.
Yeah.
It's just shitty. It's just like, yeah, I get it. It's just like
but based
retail
on
jobs.
available
Nobody
options, like you want to be in the military boarding school.
Riley's a little discouraged right now.
Riley, what should I do? Why are you asking Riley for shit? What has Riley put your needs first?
I think Ellie, with her abandonment issues she has, it also contributes to her. She seems to attach to people real fast. Which isn't also helpful.
Yeah, where I was just reading a book where the main character, she was orphaned, and then so this assassin takes her in, and then he notices that because she was orphaned, she is never wants to be alone, and she's always trying to make sure that the people she cares about, she knows where they are, what they're up to, and she always sticks close by. So like he straight up like abandons her on a mountain, tells her like, yeah, it's not working out. And then so he was just trying to get her over the fear of being alone, that she has to learn to stand up for herself and to
Mm-hmm.
embrace that fear.
Like nobody likes to be alone. In general, I know
Yeah.
there's people who they strive better when they're alone, but they had to learn that. It's not something like children usually learn from school, like being
Yes.
away from your parents,
Hmm.
and then making friends, and then kind of that whole thing happens. But
But it's just, but it meant that she stuck herself next to and tried to attach herself to anybody. And so I see
mm-hmm.
that right now in Ellie with like Riley, which I do. But
Yeah, she's immediately attaching
at
to
no
her.
point have we seen Riley really put Ellie as any sort of priority. From the
Mm-mm.
get go, Ellie, like, it was, oh, she has a Walkman. Cool. I'll take that. Okay.
Yeah,
And now we are sneaking out. Okay, fine. This will help me grab the walkie talkie and the smoke grenades while I, teach her, have Winston teach her how to run. Like,
and then the ways that she admires Marlene too. It tells you exactly how she's like giving out advice and she's trying to be the cool kid. Like she's
hmm
playing a part. She's not herself, so to speak.
yeah, so fuck Riley.
Yeah.
Put it down. She's telling the truth. She's been honest with us about everything. What was her name? My mom. Anna. When the time is right, I'll tell you all about her. Just know that she gave up everything to save you. Don't throw that away.
Which kind of burdens the decision she had to make at the end of the game, Marlene.
Yeah. Which we already knew was pretty damn heavy.
Yeah.
That ladder. Oh, that's why they came here. That ladder will lead you to an alley right behind your school. I'm watching you. Don't pull another stunt like this. Oh,
I would
wait.
believe it. I'd believe everything.
It was Anna's. Try not to get it confiscated. And that's the switchblade that she's always has on her. Okay. At this point, if I was Riley, I'd be like, dude, you have it inside at the
Yeah.
Fireflies. Like,
Now she's really best friends.
now we're friends. Riley is the worst friend. Changed my mind. Look for the light. Riley? There's no way out.
I'm
You know
angry.
what? Fuck this letter. Fuck the Fireflies. Fuck the soldiers. Fuck everyone in the city. Why are you...
She's just really
She's just being a
clingy.
teenager?
She's clingy. Yeah.
Let's run away. Leave the zone. I hear there are other places. Places that... Stop. Leave the zone? All that'll do is give us a different way to die. So Riley doesn't want to die, but she wants to...
She wants adventure, which usually means risk of dying.
And it's pretty high risk of dying if you go to Fireflies. We just saw a fire, like at least one or two Fireflies die.
Yeah.
We we have been told that they become cripples. So I hope that this has. Well, I know it doesn't like dissuade her because we have her Firefly like tags, her pendant.
Mm.
All roads lead to the same end. Come on.
Death, because that's pretty much the same end.
I'll see you tomorrow.
So I guess she keeps the note outside of the letter, because when we see her backpack, it's just the letter.
I wonder if her. I'm on the page where she has the note and letter, and she's listening to
Mm-hmm.
her Walkman. I wonder if it's like Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, where he has just the one tape.
Yeah, I would believe it. I imagine batteries are hard to find to begin with.
Oh, is this where she got the cut on her forehead?
I think I saw it earlier, but I wasn't sure if it was like a art mistake thing. All right. So based on that comic, and can I close this all the way? Yeah, just close it. Close. As in leave. There you go. Let me start up share play.
Alright.
Where that comic ends is almost where it's about to begin, I think.
Okay.
The DLC. To my knowledge. It feels like there's something that happened in between that I wasn't sure of. Start share play. For work, I had to get a new router so that everything worked while I'm working as well as offline.
Ah, nice.
And it works beautifully, but the only thing is it only has 4 ports versus my router having more.
Oof.
So I'm now restricted to Wi-Fi for my PlayStation, which I've always been hardwired. Would you like to see tutorial pop-ups during your playthrough? It's been a while. I'd like reminders on the control scheme. Even though it hasn't been a while, I'd still like reminders on the control stream. It's just, yeah.
That's just prudent.
We'll go easy because I just want to go through story. It's like a 2-hour, I want to say, game.
Okay.
One hour later. I'll probably put in the description when I put this up. About an hour and 7 minutes we actually start DLC.
Okay.
The first half was just story, and then for like 30-40 minutes in, we didn't have your audio.
Great.
It's there.
The internet connection quality is low. The SharePlay connection might be lost.
Yeah, we're both doing Wi-Fi. So, because I figured of the 2 things that should be hardwired, maybe the machine that's streaming should be hardwired. Priority. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Can you see? By the way?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I feel like a lot of riding a horse has less to do with being on it and more about how to lead, like use the lead to turn and move, and being assertive, because it's really hard to make a horse go where you want it to.
I'm pretty sure that did a shit ton of damage.
Yeah. He fell head first, I want to say.
A shoulder. Pretty sure he landed on the shoulder / back.
And this guy ain't like a ripe old young man.
No. And that's in like, and I mean, Joel's probably like the usual standard, like what, 6 feet tall. So
yeah.
So usually the horse height is.
It's summertime.
See, if that hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It was kind of awesome. You're not gonna kill me, are you? I haven't seen you, and I don't even know how long. 45 days. Well, 46, technically. Wanna know what I've been up to? All this time, I thought you were dead. Here. Here. Look.
Got her official Firefly
So she
pendant.
just went right back at it, is what you're telling me.
Learned nothing.
So I'm guessing she stayed around for a little bit so they can get that school life together before she disappeared.
Yeah. Did they take that picture?
You still have it up.
Yeah, so I'm guessing she didn't just leave right after the comic.
Right.
I'm making sure I don't get caught with
This is the most skin I've seen on Ellie, and it's always weird.
Right, because she hasn't been bitten yet.
Here, congrats. Hey. Are we cool? Are we cool?
No, Riley.
And I owe you an let's get out of here and I'll tell you all about it. It's almost
Oh.
midnight, and I have military drills. You know, where we learn how to kill fireflies. Put some pants on and let's go.
I'm telling you, you have to be a hell of a great friend for me to like have to go through all this.
To wake up, I am tired, I am sleeping.
We don't have to leave for you to tell me this shit, okay? We can just. I don't have a roommate, right?
Oh, here we go. Okay, put you on your side.
It's her shirt. Oh, found out what happened to that shirt. Not that I was really wondering, but. You might as well just tape it around the whole body at this point, because if it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's not gonna
hold
putting
that-
pressure.
No.
Yeah.
Should buy us some time. Find something to stitch you up, okay?
There's a lot more than just stitching up that has to be fixed with that wound. Yeah, sure, whatever.
I feel bad for what happens to Callus. He didn't
I
deserve
know.
it, man.
Like, horses are in abundance. Why the fuck would you shoot them?
I'll be back in a flash.
I know they showed a little later, but he's on, like, a weird, like, plastic door. Like, almost like the porta potty kind of door.
Uh-huh.
With, like, a blanket on it. So I was like, okay, so that's how she probably dragged him around. She just tied it to the horse.
She found a working lock and key. Not that,
I
like,
know.
that's... But I'm just like... She found, like, a lock and the key for it.
If it isn't obvious already, this whole place is, like, ready for battle. But I don't think we do that right away. I forgot what mall we're in. Military zone ahead. Oh, Colorado Mountain Plaza.
Okay.
Weren't they in Colorado when they ran into the pedophile guy?
Yeah, they were still in Colorado. Because there was the university. And they got shot at the university.
Oh, that's right. So she shouldn't have gotten all that far.
Right. Because
think
they were
that's it.
still around
Yeah,
the
yeah.
area. Yeah.
I
Twirls.
forgot how to... There we go. That's how you run. Code of conduct. Guess code of conduct.
Animals and or pets are not allowed while in the mall. We reserve the right to disperse groups of 4 or more. Hey, social distancing! Guests must move in an orderly fashion through the premises and not block walkways or store entrances. No loitering. All seating is reserved for paying customers within the mall. Loitering on the property will be grounds for ejection. Loud, boisterous behavior or obscene and offensive language will not be permitted. Spitting, sitting in or on planters, leaning on the railings, or throwing objects on the premises will be grounds for ejection. Leaning on the railings? Come on!
I know.
Running,
I don't think they
vandalism,
like teenagers.
or any unacceptable conduct on the premises will be grounds for ejection. When conditions contribute to an overflow of juveniles, management reserves the right to disperse and or eject individuals or groups.
They must have had a teens at the mall situation here.
They must have.
I know I think there was collectibles. I can't actually remember, but I don't think they're heavy on story. It's like little nitpicks of the world. Mountain Plaza. If anything, I know this is a area we come back to. How she's running seems like she's getting herself tired faster than she needs to.
Well, she's not in the best physical condition. According to this, we're on the left floor, because the star's on the left. I don't know if that's...
Oh, this is a really low-res sign compared to the one we just finished reading.
The all-new Colorado experience coming spring 2014. Oh, man.
That mannequin in the freaking...
Okay, so the left side was the first floor, and now we're on the second floor. A very well-lit mannequin. What? What are we oh-shitting about?
She heard cackling.
Oh.
Only because I replayed the game to get the items on Ellie's backpack. I wasn't ever sure if you can get that trophy still from just going into your backpack now, you know?
Oh.
Because they're all here.
Joel and Sarah photo. Oh yeah, we got that. Okay.
Oh, it's a ramp. I thought it was a staircase.
I thought it was a staircase too, but it's a ramp when clearly the other side is not steps.
Yeah. Or I guess
guess.
for this?
I guess.
Oh, okay.
It looked like it wasn't steps. This looks like an American Girl store. There was something there.
Okay.
Oh, is that where you're supposed to go? But there's something in this American Girl store right there.
That's a combination lock. Yes, pull on it harder. That usually makes it work. Need combination.
Pixel tech.
It's a wreck. Yes, okay. Forgot what that button is. Triangle? Yes, okay. Where's the prompt if you haven't played in a while?
Where was that prompt? I don't think I've ever seen a pharmacy inside a mall. I've seen like a Target and they could have like a pharmacy, but I don't think I've just straight seen a pharmacy.
Yeah, I feel like I may have. Yes, this is gonna be great. Alright. People do that out of Apocalypse, so I'm gonna say yes.
Or maybe they transferred the bottles to or the pills to a smaller thing.
You could see through those.
I mean, I don't think... Are you supposed to have your flashlight on at the moment?
I think I turned it on at some point. I doubt this has not been picked. Apparently nobody needs hair dryers, though.
Or hair curlers.
Or was this, I'm getting nylon?
Sheen? For men.
No, that's for men.
What is
straightening shampoo?
Sheen. For men. Sheen's a big brand, I see. They have an end cap. The annual big sale is this weekend. Flu shots now available.
We care. At Weston's. Well, now I'm going to pronounce it Weston. I can't hop over that. Oh. Handwritten notes, we love those.
Please read. Pharmacist went crazy and attacked me. I hit him pretty hard. He's unconscious. I locked him in the American Princess store next door. Please get him help. Combination. Blah, 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 blah.
This all happened like simultaneously? Because they left him there, I'm assuming.
How long ago was he attacked? Has he been locked in this whole time? Have you thought about breaking that door? The glass.
I know, right? Well, is it... I didn't see if it had that, like, metal net around it. No, it just looks like a regular glass.
Yeah.
You know, they have the net that's embedded, the chicken fence or whatever.
Yeah, it's so that if it breaks, it doesn't break into, like, little pieces or something.
Yeah, and it's still impossible to get in easily.
Yeah.
That's a back. Was it lingerie store? Is it moi? Or is it Maria? What is it?
Laurent's?
Ever? I can't.
What?
Eremi? Maria?
Has to be an R, because the R in the Maria looks like the second letter there. So E-R-E... U?
Is that a U? Oh no, it's a... Yeah, U-I? It
Hero?
must be French or something.
Fuck is this Kicks poster, like, stupid French.
American Princess store.
But do you know how to work combination lock? Did they teach you at military school? Apparently.
Apparently that was a coming of age thing to do in high school, and I never did. Because I never had a locker, and when I did, I requested a padlock instead. Because I didn't care to try and remember numbers, and it never worked out for me. I never could make it work. Well, this is a perfect situation for her.
So I'm guessing the guy was infected. That's why he went crazy, and his body didn't do too well because he got hit pretty hard. So he became one of those spore spreaders.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this guy's not gonna do.
And I seem to be locked in this store, so
Sucks for whoever comes here that isn't immune.
oh,
Yeah.
that just tells me that like ventilation in this store is next to nothing.
Well, if it's anything like how
GameStop?
freaking yeah, when it broke, it's probably
I was
just
like, why is it
infestation
just
of heat.
us? It always felt like it was just us when it broke.
I would stab the head just in case. The key that was just loose.
Oh, jeez, that actually kind of scared me.
I would have been screaming for a hot second there. Pharmacy key, pharmacy note. Oh.
Oh,
Wah, wah.
Share Snap. He kind of looks like a villain in the first one.
Oh, sorry. There's a pharmacy key. No, just that.
Just that. So we don't see these items after the. I
I
mean,
realize I don't have bullets, but I've been taking the gun out like crazy. Stabby. With the or the never-ending knife.
they drop alcohol?
Oh, you did. Can I craft stuff right now? Oh.
Because you don't have these items when we start back up in the actual game, like the pharmacy's note and stuff. But it's also because this was
An afterthought.
after, yeah. So there is that like continuity error there, but it's not too huge of a continuity error.
Well, I guess if she's keeping her backpack light, maybe the things she kept were just things that are important.
I mean,
Nice,
clearly
yes.
the place looked picked. We could have just gone in through the window.
On the outside. I'm starting to get very angry. Teabags. Why did I open that? This place looks pretty awful. Like they didn't clean it prior to the whole apocalypse.
Well, ventilation in this mall is apparently shit.
Well, not with that sunroof. I imagine now it's just cold.
Oh,
cold
we're on the
straight
other
everywhere.
side. Okay. That's why you couldn't come in through here, but come on! Alright.
She runs like a person who hasn't learned how to run.
She might not have. Did you
Well,
ever
you
read Bridge to Terabithia?
Mm-mm.
So it's like the first day of like 4th grade or whatever, and the main guy character, he's been practicing all summer, because apparently popularity is measured by if you could run fast in a foot race essentially during recess.
All right.
And then there's a new girl, and then she's like, "Can I play?" And like, "Well, it's guys only." And like, "Well, just let me play. I'll be in like the last race." And then, so you can clearly tell they've never been like taught how to run, because the way it's described, like all the guys run by like making windmills with their arms. And they just like flap and flap and flap, right? And then you could tell that the girl, she was, had basic training because she just like tucked it all in and like, how we actually run.
Yeah.
And then she beats everyone because she's not wasting energy
Because she's not
windmilling her arms. So yeah, it's
Her hand's still full of blood, man. I'm surprised Joel didn't die of an infection. I forgot how to use. Is it this? Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Are you using that for you? I thought we were using that for Joel.
Yeah, me too. Salon note.
Oh jeez. Chief Warrant Officer Larry Caulfield died bravely this afternoon. We were flying back to the QZ when our patient turned. It must have been spores because none of us saw the bite. Patient broke the restraints and fell upon our pilot. Warrant Officer Sean Brendan. Even with the helicopter spinning out of control, Officer Caulfield fought the infected patient, saving our lives. We crashed in a rural Colorado mall? Like, that doesn't sound right. Oh, rural Colorado. All right. Private Eugene Ellis, Officer Caulfield, and I were the only survivors. And so, doing the infected, Officer Caulfield was bitten on the neck. He immediately showed us the bite and accepted his fate. I executed the infection protocol before Officer Caulfield could turn into infected. May he rest in peace. Captain Regan Francis, 4th Infantry Division, Denver, QZ. I guess it's rural if you think it's from Denver to here.
Yeah. I don't know what city in Colorado this is, so...
Well, it's a made-up university, so I'm sure it's a made-up city.
Set of classic Manny and Petty, 5 sets. You can buy packages. Okay, $200.
Okay, so that's for like 5 people, right? Not.
Yeah. Acrylic nails. These prices are not all that different from current prices. Spa manicure.
I don't think
what to do.
I don't think like inflation is that bad for.
I guess not. Yeah, and I mean, sadly, they hire.
Okay, so it was a warrant officer or a warrant team. They crash landed in that helicopter, and because the patient they were carrying turned, and there's a infection protocol that like if you are bitten, you gotta go.
But he died there. I feel like she's like humid sticky because it seems like summertime with the way she was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Or how she was sleeping.
Oh, come on. Up we go.
Why?
So, how did you find them?
What?
Remember that firefly you bit and stole his gun?
Yes.
I remember him. That's Trevor. I saw him walking down the street, so I had to build with him. I followed him into this alley, and all these fireflies ambushed him.
Again.
We're not smart.
Were you scared? Terrified. I thought this time she would actually shoot me. But instead she just says, what took you?
That doesn't seem like the Marlene I just read in the comic.
I know, right?
Made you a firefly? Something like that? That whole almost killing thing was a test. She wanted
I think she just doesn't want her to be around Ellie.
Oh, yeah, she probably... And she's keeping... That kind of makes sense, like...
Well, this is a big table. Oh, there you go. Look at the amount of Marlene posters there are here.
We're... Hero.
Oh, that's it. I thought they could give us more information.
She asked about you. Really?
That's a big TV.
At the time.
She'd know more than me.
Why can't you just tell me about these things in military school?
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you think this is about the time she's 16 already?
It's
Like
45 days.
That's a month and a half-ish?
Yeah.
If she did stay around for a little bit before she just disappeared?
Yeah, I bet she's 16 at this point. And I don't know if Fireflies have a recruiting age, but maybe 16.
What about Tino and the rest of the guys? How are they doing?
That seems like a cool living room.
Yeah, I like the windows. It feels comforting in here, even though it's probably mildew infested.
Yeah. A nice
Sorry.
open layout.
Ooh, the game is super dark for everyone right now. Hold on. I'm sure it is for you too.
It is.
I don't
It's a
have a
little
flashlight
light.
yet. Oh god, where's the filter? Because I forgot I turned that off for one. Was it Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
There you go. It's a little brighter for them.
Okay.
Not a lot to see. It's just
More of the same assets.
disarray. Yeah.
Found the light yet? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend your people. So what?
Oh, she wasn't gonna go into my people conversation.
All I know is that I'm not a soldier.
Yet you are a soldier in the Firefly. Yeah, because they issue orders and all that. It's very
Yeah.
soldier-like.
Yeah, soldiers don't always have to go around and shoot. There's other.
It's not necessarily military.
arrangements.
That is the only place you get a soldier.
30 days.
All right.
People are getting infected all the time. They just do a good job of hiding it.
It's one of those like paranoid, everyone always suspicious.
Part of my
Mm-hmm.
actually made me kill this. Let's talk about something else. Right.
That's pretty.
If I was Marlene, I would have just killed Riley, I think, and I'd just been done with it.
I
And then
wouldn't necessarily put her beyond killing a teen, but I think she has to have more writing on it, probably.
well, I mean, she has to have known that like Ellie would bend the rules, and just upon meeting Marlene, you'd have to know that
Another bad influence,
Yeah.
like Riley. Yeah. You guys say hiding, you're leaving your head so far up. Like, oh look, it's the two buildings you climb into with Joel later.
Careful, it's wet.
See,
Hey, so,
Oh yeah, we'll discuss the skyscrapers.
Ellie, that was the first thing I asked Marlene. She wants you safe at that stupid school.
I'm not even supposed. Exactly.
can see.
I just, as Marlene, I would have just like
She's worried I'm
straight up shot Riley, and then
She's
Ellie
worried I'm
could.
gonna get you in trouble.
Ellie would have just been like, "Yep, she's dead," because she thought she was dead, and then everything would have been a-okay. She wouldn't have got bit. Tess wouldn't have died.
Joel wouldn't have a second coming of a possible lost child. Go haywire.
He wouldn't be the crazy guy.
He wouldn't be stabbed right now in a cold mall.
Yeah.
Riley. I have a surprise for you. What? Is it a dinosaur? Maybe. I'll be your friend again if it's a dinosaur. You'll just have to wait and see.
This mall looks cleaner.
Library something Boston.
Liberty
Oh, Liberty.
Garden, Liberty Garden, Boston. Yeah.
They're like, this is sleeping time right now. Like
I know.
It's not like, oh, it's 9 p.m. No, this is probably like midnight or later, especially if it's like a military school. Because you got drills in the morning. Yeah.
And that's like 6 in the morning, most likely.
Yeah.
Every penny.
Packages starting at $8.99.
Hey, what did you end up picking? Hello, surfing in LA? That's right. Surfing in LA. Come on.
Jokes on you guys. The surf in LA is shit. Like
Yeah.
you will maybe get waves that are like 5 feet tops. Like if you want anything more than that, you are not getting it in LA.
You know, I got them back. Our water guns? Bullshit. You telling me Pump will keep his head
They
down?
have water guns.
Of course not. I had to sneak into his office. Riley, I had them in my hands. But your ass got caught. My ass got caught.
Why did you need to get the water guns back?
Scrubbing duty for 2 weeks. Bathrooms.
These are the worries that she had. It's
Can't believe it.
the Neil Druckmann
You heard? Yeah. You know how it
write this because I see how it's like it's in a
Yeah, he
mall
wrote this
still.
one.
You really like those perils, huh?
worse. Heart attack or something. Man. Well, how many people get to die of natural causes in this world? None that I know of. Exactly.
So Winston just died. He killed over.
Somebody left us. Really?
I mean, technically, this pandemic here is a natural cause.
Yeah.
So if you die of this pandemic, it's a natural cause.
What? Is this Winston? Man, so used to being Winston. Bingo.
Do you keep pictures of yourself while younger right by your bed?
All right. Do we want a drink?
uh, does
We're
it?
already bad influencing by the max right now. Oh, I didn't know it took. Damn it. Well, we ain't no alcoholic. I imagine if my stomach's empty, it's not gonna sit well.
No, it's gonna burn.
Oh, yeah,
So he
other
kept the
photos, at
calendar?
least.
Why would you keep a calendar?
I know it starts in October. I think that's where it got worst, right?
Yeah.
Oh. What is that? Oh, it's a saddle.
What happened to Princess? I assumed after Winston died, they took her. Of course. She's probably out there terrified.
So the
I'm not
arcade
sure.
should be somewhere near here then.
I think so, yeah.
Swole is that
Swole.
that poster?
Even though I wouldn't call that body type swole.
No.
Just looks fit.
Yep.
Every so often I keep hearing the woo sound like if I'm being watched or like something sees me. Makes me paranoid.
It's just weird.
So they just kept his stuff here? You would
Fedra?
think they'd pack it up.
I don't know. They took what they needed. They don't need handsome pictures of old Winston.
Sorry. He keeps looking around like you're taking forever.
We haven't gotten to the surprise yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Ellie, help me lift this.
Everything seems to break apart in this world. Like, I imagine, because without maintenance it will.
Right.
Crushed. It's fine. I'll go first.
Yeah, go first, Riley.
You know what? How about we find another way? Yeah.
Neither of you are engineers, so because I'm pretty sure they don't teach about physics in the military school there.
No. I think whatever
It's
you learn
weird
about physics,
that
you
they
learn from
do,
experience.
like, because we're underground. This mall is underground. This level.
Yeah, it looks like, yeah.
It's weird that they would choose that. Hey, D-Bot.
Hey.
It says we find.
That is not easy. Have you ever hoisted someone up or been hoisted up? It's not an easy thing.
No, it is not.
See anything? Riley?
Just leave. Just leave. Go back to bed. It's fine.
Oh, well.
Oh, it's a Halloween store. Hey, hey, hey.
See? It's 2 times today.
Cool game.
How the hell did we never
Yeah.
get in this place? Come on, I
Because you kept crawling under the fucking unsafe tunnel instead.
perfect.
Dude, that mask is probably in the most worst condition of like all time.
Yeah, badass. Now roar.
Holes in this thing?
Roar.
That's how I would do it.
Roar.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't. That's a lot of no. Worse than it.
Now let's see what else this place has.
Are you gonna keep the mask on?
You can actually go around changing it.
Oh, okay.
Of course, there's other ones. There's one.
I think that's a witch.
I remember seeing this. And I was like, oh, that's actually impressive. They're putting it on actively, not like cut away and come back and they have it on, like most games.
So she's aware of the Wizard of Oz.
Somebody was spoiling this child. I feel like those aren't things you'd get to read.
Right? Or watch.
I didn't get to see what she looked like. These two. I swear to God.
Ask Gillisir a question and shake for your fortune.
So it's an 8-ball? A
They
magic.
read fairly well, though, for this world.
Nothing. It's Jip. You guys turn it over, Genius.
Genius.
You're supposed to know.
Seems dreadfully unlikely. Huh. Whew, we're relieved.
I think we can do this a couple times.
Hard.
Yes.
Feel it in my bones. Are we ever leaving this stupid quarantine zone?
Yes.
The answer is in limbo. So there's a chance.
Kind of in limbo, because theoretically she's in a limbo by surviving it.
No.
Not yet. Ah, you hear that? Says we're getting our water guns back. Let them go, Ellie. Let them go.
I think there's another mask down this way. Sexy pirate.
2 for 5 plus tax. Oh, 3 pigeons.
Yeah. But how much is it off?
I don't know.
What do you think?
20.
Oh, hers is nice.
It makes her head look so small.
The
I
war.
was gonna say sexy vampires, but that's pretty common.
Costume Emporium. This is
We
impressive.
did the werewolf.
What is it? Eyeballs?
This stuff? I don't get it.
Well, when your life is pretty cushy, you start to buy some stupid stuff.
Wow. That was
You can
She had enough time to get a mask on and get in that thing.
Yeah. You can see how like they kind of have a cushy life cuz they are doing this without fear of being run over by infected right now. You know? Like they're
Like,
coddled
they know
in this
they
matter
exist, but it's just like, oh, that's just something that happens, that kind of thing.
on the outside, you know? And yes, at this point Riley should be a little bit more worldly, I guess, but she's not acting. I don't think she was worldly to begin with.
Yeah. So she was kind of spoiled, if you want to say.
Yeah, I think
Of
they
this
both
world.
were. Hmm.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Is that? It's an Uncharted
actually
costume.
Countess. I am Countess Dracula.
Oh, there's a ninja to your
Dorks.
right. That's what the bag says. Ninja.
Just ninja. Uncharted 2 cosplay.
That's
Grim
amazing.
Reaper. Werewolf. What's that one?
Oh, she had all these stage masks. They look like
Oh,
they'd
the
be.
Jack costume. Jack X costume.
Oh,
Oh, book section.
Seems. Why would they have a
Very
book
tiny.
section? Besides horror stories, really. 50% off, and it wasn't even a Halloween yet. I doubt it. I doubt it.
I forgot how to get out of here. Oh, there we go.
What else are you all playing? We do Animal Crossing on Fridays. I'm showing you my Switch because obviously that's where we're playing Animal Crossing on. And we've been trying to do Borderlands 3 on Saturdays.
This weekend might be spotty because I might have to work it, but I'll let you know.
Final Fantasy, Resident Evil. We do play those, but we haven't played those on stream.
Yeah. So this is one of the trophies in this fucking game, is to win this.
Is it difficult?
Why am I dancing? Why am I dancing? Why was I dancing?
Why is that a function?
Oh, wait. Yeah, sorry. I was like, wait, that's not my car.
Blind fire. I mean, can't she get points? Or are you trying to break all the windows?
Whoever breaks all the windows first. That's a... Why is that a fucking square, man?
Why are you... What is happening?
I guess that's a dance button I didn't know existed. I don't think I got the windows on the right side, but... Or left side.
Does it count if you broke some of her windows?
I did, and she's like, good job, genius. That was the wrong car.
I know, but like, so does that count for her or for you?
Can I push her off? Did you take them all? No.
I think she's just taking it from the one pile that you can't interact with. Your car did not have tougher windows. We broke some of them for you.
I know. Alright, why did you leave? Why did you lash out? Did Marlene mention my mom and forget it? Marlene did mention your mom. She already
So
said
we
this.
knew that. We know why she left. She wanted to join the Fireflies.
And why did you lash out? Was the middle one?
I think so.
Alright.
I guess that would be what of these questions, that'd be what I ask.
Alright, that's square.
Before you left, why did you lash out on me? I needed some space to figure this stuff out. I told you that. You wouldn't leave me alone.
She was super ready with that answer. I know it's a video game, but...
No, I do. Look, that's the past. And we're here now.
Said like someone who doesn't want to apologize.
I don't know what she wants to show us, but damn, like... I still want to go back to bed here.
Yeah.
I have reason to suspect we're not going
Oh,
back.
it's already like morning coming in.
Damn it. I've reason to suspect we're not going to go back to the school ever again.
Wow, it's very dark in here. It's like darker than I can see.
You know how we thought they only powered certain areas of the city? Yeah. Follow me.
Trying to, but damn, it's dark.
Wait, there's a room. Note.
Warning note. Oh, great. Major Banks. This will be my third request in as many weeks for additional patrols in my area. Well, the Hartford is in Connecticut, I think. QZ falling apart. The city has been inundated with refugees, many of which are coming through the mall because of the lack of soldiers over here. These people are desperate, and in most cases, they entered the city infected. As you've seen from my reports, I had to neutralize 3 stage 1s just last week. I realize resources are scarce, but if we don't get more security, I'm afraid that this mall will get overrun in a matter of fuck.
In a matter of fuck. Uh,
Was there a backside?
yes. Wait, hold on. That's all it let me scroll down to.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, you're not gonna listen or read. Well, listen or read is Sergeant Winston Asher. Well, I
Okay, so
mean,
he's been on that for a while.
yep, 3 weeks. That'll do it. So, Boston, as they said, was one of the remaining functioning quarantine zones.
I'm guessing on like the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I need to see this other dark corner.
It just, I mean, because that's the thing about quarantine. There needs to be an end to it. Not
Yeah.
I'm not just talking
It's
like
not.
in
It's
real.
not an endless thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's meant
it's
to
not a
like.
sustainable thing.
They just flipped the circuit breaker. All you gotta do is flip it back.
Does that seem like a thing we should be doing? Oh, is this where we go to like the arcade?
What did I tell you? Wait, so the whole mall is lit up? Let's go find out.
How did she find this out?
She must have a lot of free time in the Fireflies, not being a soldier.
See this? Wait, I know what you're trying to do.
Still a shit friend.
But you're not. I'm glad that we're back together, and I didn't mean it. All that stuff I said before I left. I didn't mean any of it.
Still a shit friend. Is really.
Kylie, you're such a sap. She started it. Oh man. Are you ready? Are you kidding?
If it's anything like the Arcadia Mall where we worked, the wings had their own like the generators and
different
things like
sections.
that. Yeah. I mean, I can see how she got bit because they probably alerted the infected, as we know, have run through the mall because of that note, and she's not wearing any sort of protective clothing. Neither of them are.
I think like at most maybe they've learned how to shoot.
But I'm not 100% sure they have weapons to shoot. So kind of can't blame them for getting like caught.
Teenagers being teenagers, dumbass teenagers. On every
This
situation.
changes your fate. Yeah, it will.
Oh, I think I first have to realize I can't go through something. Oh. 2 bullets, yeah.
I mean, I don't expect there to be much ammunition in a mall.
Food court. There's enough stuff to craft, at least.
I just, in my head, I was like, but you need a crafting table.
Yeah.
Atrium note.
Atrium.
While supplies running low, Private Eugene Ellis and I entered the loading dock in hopes of procuring additional rations. We were caught off guard when a group of roughly half a dozen Stage 2s attacked us, neutralized the threat, but not before Ellis was bent. And after heated debate where Private Ellis tried taking his own life, I incapacitated him. I then took it upon myself to break protocol. Oh, now we break protocol? Sure. Isolated the infection with a tourniquet. I gathered and cleaned a surgical saw from the abandoned triage. Inside this mall, this had an abandoned triage?
Yeah.
I injected
I
Private
think they
Ellis.
probably had a zone here because oh no, I think I'm yeah. This is the same place. It said military evacuation zone.
Oh,
So I
okay.
guess they had something here at
I
some point.
injected Private Ellis with a morphine or with morphine before amputating his arm several inches above the bite. I'm confident that once a private regains consciousness, he'll be clear of the cordyceps infections. Captain Regan Francis.
How long ago did you wait to do it though? That also
Well, she had to.
like
They fought,
eyes are quick.
and then she knocked him out, and then she had to
Mm-hmm.
clean the saw and make a tourniquet. I mean, sounds like she had medical not expertise, but knowledge. So, but
Well, time because the time makes a difference, right? On when anything
it's
like when you get
especially
infected or
when
get
I
infected.
think if it's more in the blood, right? Because whenever they're like, "Did you get bit?" and it has to like blood, it has to break skin and enter the blood.
Mm-hmm.
So it just I don't know, like the blood will circulate, or I don't know because regardless of where you get bit, you have to it goes into the brain.
I feel like you can slip through those bars.
He
Right?
actually
This
said that.
can't she?
Yeah.
I feel like she could totally fit through that.
Maintenance.
What a weird.
That is the weirdest outlet surge protector I've ever seen. I'm not sure quite sure what that is.
I was getting there.
So you're in a mall in I don't see how it's rural if it's a college town, right? Um so you got to the local mall.
All right, now I have to go that way. I just want to see what's over here.
It's winter. Oh, it's a good thing you never had to swim.
Yeah, she jumped in that fast.
I'm just if you are in part 2 unable to swim, got a word.
I'm not a lot of explaining to do.
So I don't know in terms of what to craft, but the bomb I thought was like kind of a cool idea. Don't know how I'd pull it off.
Yeah, because this was such a fun part of the first game.
You only like pulled it once. Oh, gasoline. We're out of gas, guys.
Generator note.
Private Ellis is taking a turn for the worse. He's burning up and couldn't keep any of his food down. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe the amputation was too late. Maybe when I'm not watching him, he'll turn an infection protocol. We did what we had to do to Officer Caulfield. Who the hell am I kidding? We murdered Larry. Ellis held him down while I shot him like a fucking dog. I can't get his screams out of my head. Regan, please. I still have time. Don't do this. Ellis, what have we done? What if I just leave? What if I just make a run for it? I'm sorry, Ellis. Regan. Okay. So they have the protocol to justify the murder, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't still not make it murder.
And a siphon? Wow.
Well, you know what? Joel has a siphon in his backpack. It's fine.
But both of them together? I put that away. Okay. Alright. It has triangle, but I can't hit triangle. Alright.
She was okay with murdering Larry, but not Ellis. I wonder why.
Yeah. She obviously admitted to it being way more gruesome than she let on.
Yeah, but that's just being in the military. Okay, like, sure, stalkers.
I saw you, bitch. Damn it. I don't know if that's all of them. There goes the flashlight. Shit, that's a... No, that's...
I mean, okay.
He's like, I guess that did it.
But yeah, as you were saying, Neil Druckmann loves his peril, so like the fact that, you know,
They're both in a
they're
thing.
both in a mall, you know.
Ooh. And I wonder if it has, that's what's making her remember this with the Riley.
Mm.
I gotta get like a headshot.
Well then, and I'm sure that this is where she gets bit, and Riley gets bit, and then...
Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh, gosh. Okay, he's like, every time you punch me, I'm gonna go ahead and hit you back 10 times harder. Oh, thank you.
So, I mean, I'm assuming that this is what leads them to get bit, and then she had to watch Riley turn.
Mm-hmm.
So...
And we know she has way more affection for Riley than Riley necessarily, I would say, has for Riley.
Right.
Like, it's not that she doesn't care about her, it's just it's more of a... This friendship is a lot of a give and take, and you can tell who's taking more.
Yeah, it's not a very... kind of toxic, actually. And
like,
I wonder...
the movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Oh, yeah.
I love it. It was actually a great movie. But the friendship between Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt's character, Brad Pitt is the greatest friend a person could ever have. Just on how he treats Leo's character. But Leo is probably the worst friend.
That's like that other movie you watched while you were up here, what, Little?
Yeah,
Where the boyfriend, like, I was like, dude, this boyfriend has been super understanding.
Yeah.
Super understanding. He realizes that you treat... in his mind, he's just... in your mind, he's just a boy toy. But this guy has been, like... He treats you nice, he's considerate, he's understanding, despite many things you've not... And he gets nothing for it. And it's just like... Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. Pause it.
So, I mean, and she's learning about, we're learning about the infection protocol within the military, and
which seems to just kill immediately. Like, don't waste time.
Yeah.
If you see a bite, kill him. Which means that's why they didn't kill that person they had in the helicopter, because they didn't see a bite.
Well, no, the amputated guy?
No, in the helicopter, why it crashed.
Oh, yeah,
they were attacked by a person they didn't know was bitten.
Yeah,
or
there must have been spores. Yeah, I don't know how thoroughly they searched.
I mean, people show like symptoms before, like bloody eyes and like veins coming out of nowhere, kind of shit.
Sounds like the Borg, because I think the Borg does the same thing. So, and I'm wondering if she's reflecting on, like, the infection protocol and what happened to Riley. Because if... Obviously, I know Riley's dead, but if she was able to save Riley while watching her die and go mad and die, I don't know.
And she probably sees it as one of her sacrifices as having to kill her friend.
Yes.
Like, that's why she's like, Riley is the first. Are you back in?
Not yet.
Alright.
Internet connection is currently not sufficient.
I call shenanigans.
Connecting. There. All right, I'm in.
Good beats.
Just hacked your PS4. This is how me. I would put too far in and like just
That's a small siphon, like a really tiny length.
yeah. I would somehow get the whole siphon in the tank. I think is what I would do.
You take that fucking siphon. Those aren't fucking easily available.
I saw an infomercial product for like this siphon product, and it was like motorized where you didn't have to like suck it out. And I never understood how it kind of worked, but it's just like a vacuum, right? It just I don't know how it keeps going, but it keeps going.
I think it's like, yeah, once you initially suck the gasoline through, it's a continuous pool. To an extent. I believe there's going to be like a point where
It depends.
it won't.
Doesn't depend on like how high you hold your container or where the other end of the siphon
Yeah.
is. That's what I
Yeah.
think matters. But
Maybe gasoline works
I've
differently
never
because
had
I'm
this
not
siphon.
sure about. Yeah, me neither. I always imagine I for some reason feel like I know what that tastes like though. Like the initial like point it gets to your lips and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, and then but you have to get it to your lips to to
Mhm.
complete the circuit. You barely got any gas, so
I wonder though if it has to do with just the gasoline itself though, like the material
the
or whatever.
the viscosity of it or something.
Yeah, maybe that always pours when it
Yeah,
pools.
it'd be
Not
hilarious
that.
if she put the wrong type of gas in there, though.
Yeah, I like how games really simplify. Like finding bullets. Okay, is it for the right gun? No one ever tells you about that.
Don't touch electric water.
Close the door. Okay.
I know, right? I would be doing that like crazy. Like, they may not look like they can climb yet, but I don't want them to learn today.
Not on my. I'm not going to be the reason why you guys learn how to climb. I'm not going to be patient zero on that point.
This takes Flora's lava to a whole different level.
Everything's gonna be fine.
I know you
Look at
can
this
jump down
rusted-
here to get some stuff.
A bottle of rubbing alcohol that probably should have been fried by all these electrical sparks.
I know, right? Don't need to tell me where to go. I'm just browsing. Oh
It's-
yeah, I think we have to go this way.
It's
Yeah.
weird that the truck would be inside like because we're in a mall, like inside a delivery bay or whatever.
All the way in too.
Mhm.
Yeah, my gun's reloaded.
Preloaded guns. Like
Oh, I just realized I shouldn't have used my med kit.
you need it for
This
fuel.
puzzle took me a while, by the way. So we have to figure out how to get up and over on this
Oh.
thing. And it was a lot of like just going back and forth with myself trying to figure that out.
Okay, no way. You're like that's probably so heavy.
I don't think I needed anything on this side. I think it was only the other side.
Or are you unable to open both doors at the same time? Is that why or something?
I don't remember.
Just preemptively propping the doors open? A TV, guys!
Also, it'd highly suck if I totally did that and then it closed behind me. You don't know if there's any infected around here. Oh no, I think the first time I did it, I tried to immediately walk over and it just kind of collapses because you're too heavy.
Well, it is a garage door.
Yeah,
Oh.
it did not have the intent of carrying a child.
That was to let you know that you were heavy.
Yeah. So when electricity hits water, how far does the current go?
I have no clue.
I never like I always figured like you're just shit out of luck in any form of that connecting area.
Um, I
Unless
think
there's
so.
more than one area with electricity, it looks like. You see the bubbles?
Yeah. I'm gonna assume like all of it's bad. As video games have taught me, all of it is bad.
Yeah, like I never want to go and find out, but I feel like also the only reason the trucks aren't electrified is because of the rubber wheels.
That is
They
what they
ground it.
say about like if you're in like a thunderstorm
Yeah, to have like
outside.
rubber mitts.
It's just like just stay in the car. There's a lot of like animal cages looking like things here in this mall. Petville. Got it. Never mind.
This has like a direct to the shipping area. I guess it would, since the animals you probably want to go through immediately. Remember there being a lot in here. There you go.
Totally
So
silent.
easy for her, and I hate it.
To-
Fucking Joel.
Totally silent. Aqua lime. Yeah, it's aqua lime, but the thing is orange.
I'll wait for her to come back around.
If I had a drink named Aqua Lime, or I was designing for a product called Aqua Lime, I would not use primarily orange.
Yeah. Feels like those are some turquoise you should be using.
Yeah, at least a cool color, okay? Because you got aqua and lime. I do not think orange.
Oh, just camera angle.
Petville. All right, Petville obviously had some. Uh,
Doggies.
yeah, more. They had to justify all their pictures of dogs from the main game.
Next, we gotta make a fucking store. I don't think I ever use smoke bombs.
No.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to make it. No, just take your knife out. Oh, I can still. I guess I'll make one then. Because I think some of the ingredients only are for smoke bombs anyway.
Like sugar?
Those look like regular guys, so I can't have my light on for them. I know it was. I think I'll just follow.
Is this what's gonna end up happening? You're gonna find meds? You're gonna find animal meds for Joel? In Petville?
Crouch, woman.
New
I
Frozen.
don't like that she goes right back up to standing. That guy had, like, gloves on.
That's that.
I thought I saw. Yeah, there it is. What was it? The zombie movie cliche. I'm not a doctor, but I'm a veterinarian. That seems to do the same job.
No, well, in Hangover, it's like, I'm a dentist? I'm a doctor.
Oh, it's food. Okay.
Not that dentists are totally doctors.
Like, yes, they all have their doctorates and they all have a certain fair amount of knowledge on
Yes.
whatever their subject is, but they do not entirely overlap. Like,
Nope. No, they do not.
right. Also, like the when it comes to parallels, the contrast that the mall that they're in later is like, or in the past is summertime and hot and
Yeah.
like more welcoming. This is
Got her
obviously
ice cream
cold and-
hoodie.
yeah, and she's like slightly shivering. I don't know if it's from fear or not, but yeah.
Well, you did walk through water. You're probably wet.
Oh,
and it
hold.
is winter.
I should probably read. This game likes to interchange what triangle does a lot.
Uh, now you're on the other side? Connecticut.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, no, that was the mall in the past. I don't know about this one.
I imagine her turning on the electricity made some kind of noise for them.
Pretty sure that's what happened in the past, too.
Yeah, I know.
I would think that it was just like winter would be the hardest time for the infection to, it would like slow down.
Yeah, because their bodies, I mean, they're still bodies, so eventually they're gonna get, like, slowed.
Yeah. And it's, I don't
Thank
know.
God they can't hear a crunching of the snow.
I don't know. I've worn Chucks in the snow. It is not a fun experience.
Wow, I think easy mode, because I remember there being a lot more people here. And look what she just leaves open. Ugh. Close it. You want to get clickers? Because that's how you get clickers. Oh, look, a cinema upstairs.
The funny thing is, if you like, if it was like a real mall, like you'd have like the back hallways you could go through and stuff. Even though, yes, this is not a regular mall. This is like, it's got military installations in it.
Mm-hmm. Military.
10 miles? Lario's family too, and that guy got straight
You
cold-blooded
guys didn't
murder.
seem to mind. Yeah. You guys didn't like Larry.
Is it just the two of them? I guess.
Yeah, I left, I think.
So I mean, Larry, I guess they could afford to kill because it's was more, and but now then, oh, she'll be left behind.
Yeah, she would have been alone, and now it's a difficult decision. But, like, I probably would feel terrible if I left someone that I knew was just sick, not necessarily dead or dying, you know?
Yeah, but
I would wait for them to at least pass. At least.
so he has a fever, probably an infection.
You did cut off his fucking arm.